Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this evening I'm looking at a book from Oxford University Press. It's an interesting area of global law. It's called International Charitable Giving, and it's been edited by Clive Cutbill, Alison and Murray Hallam. OUP have come up with a real winner here in my view. We've given it the title For Charities and Their Legal Advisors, a practical and wide-ranging approach to international charitable giving. This is the book here. There's the spine, there's nothing on the back itself. The book's a heavy book, always for OUP, about 500 pages. There's a small index at the back, which you can see there. You've got standard paragraph numbering at the sides, chapter numbering and then numbers afterwards, and then there's a detailed series of footnotes which you can see just at the bottom of each of the main pages. The details are very important because the structure of the book itself, there's a very important foreword which I'll talk about in a minute, but the actual structure of the preface, by the way, is there. The actual structure of the book is quite important because you see you've got an overview, then you've got the individual countries listed. They're quite important countries: Belgium, Bermuda, Canada, England and Wales, France, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Israel, the Netherlands, Scotland, Switzerland, the USA, Islamic law and modern Islamic world. Again, very important because of the totally different approach in that area. What you do have, which I find useful, in the beginning of each chapter you have a little index at the front, which makes it quite easy to find things. Now, in this very short review, I can't really go into too much detail, but what I would like to say is that Bellamy, who's former Peace Corps head and executive director of UNICEF, points out in the foreword that charitable giving, like commercial enterprise itself, has gone global. Quote, "It's a cross-border phenomenon," she adds, "with indigenous charities working with charities in other jurisdictions in the pursuit of common causes." And that's exactly where we've been moving, both in this country, within terms of international aid and so forth, and with the overall concept of giving in this particular area. The book is particularly timely in our view because of the increasing concern that charitable funds, large donations in particular, transferred across borders could be diverted into criminal and or terrorist hands. And as the editors note, the need for an understanding of the interaction of various legal systems in this field has grown considerably. And that, of course, is the most important point. So in the 500 pages, you've got the book divided into two parts, the overview and then the individual countries, which make up about 2/3 of the book itself. It's logically structured, as I've indicated, and there are copious footnotes throughout. And as you would expect from a book of this scope and stature, there are extensive tables of cases and legislation. And the index at the back, I think, will help you if you're looking up any particular points. Let me conclude by saying I think OUP have come up with a very important book here, which is very much part of the 21st century approach to our global community and our global economics. The editors, therefore, and the individual contributors have collaborated to produce what is an accessible, reliable and up-to-date work of reference, which we think will provide indispensable material for professionals requiring an international perspective on what is actually an often misunderstood area of law. So I'd like to thank the authors, certainly, and OUP for an excellent new publication. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.